I made a modern music video using just a few old photos, and here's what came out of it. I can't believe this video was made entirely with AI. I only had a few photos and one song. These are my own old photos from a time when... Okay, never mind. I'll tell you later why these photos matter to me. Just know that while I was looking for a tool that could turn a few photos into something emotional, I stumbled upon a site called FlyU. I saw a few samples on the site and thought, if it can really do this kind of work for me, I could make a lot of interesting things. So I decided to make the exact music video you just saw. This tool isn't limited to making music videos. It can generate music for you, make videos, and even create the photos themselves. So you don't have to jump from one tool to another. And it doesn't matter if you don't know how to edit. There's no timeline and no need to sync the music to the character yourself. Speaking of that, one of its features is lip sync, which is really useful these days. Today, I prepared my shots in advance to run another test with this tool, but this time we're doing it together. So if you haven't liked this video yet, go ahead and like it, and let's test it out. As always, the FlyU link is in the description and pinned comment. Your first light video is free, and there's also an exclusive discount available through the link. Once we're on the site, the first step is logging into our account. You can start with light mode and create your first video for free. Now let's move into pro mode, which is where this tool really shows what it can do. Music videos up to 4 minutes long, special video styles, and access to leading models like Seedance and Clink. Before jumping in, let's talk about music, because this is actually one of my favorite parts of this tool. When I click upload a music file, FlyU's new music library opens. In the Explore tab, I can browse the available tracks or search for a specific song or keyword. There are also separate tabs for my files, AI created, and used tracks, so everything stays organized in one place. At the bottom, I have several ways to bring in music. I can upload my own MP3, WAV, AAC, or M4A file, paste a music link from Suno or SoundCloud, or choose AI Music Create and generate something completely original inside FlyU. In the AI Music section, I can choose between a full song and an instrumental. I just describe the lyrics, mood, genre, or style I'm looking for, and FlyU generates options for me. I like having all these choices. Sometimes I want to search for an existing track, sometimes I want to upload my own, and sometimes I want to create something no one has ever heard before. For this first test, I'll choose a track from the music library, select the portion I want to use, and then add my shots. Next comes the character. The site has ready-made samples I can use, or I can create my own character in the image studio. I'll upload my own photo. It matters to me when I upload a real photo, the character's face and identity stay intact, because if the output ends up looking like a different person, the whole sense of memory is lost. Then it's time for the video style. I want it to be realistic, so I add my prompt, which I put together with the help of ChatGPT. I explained what I had in mind and it wrote the prompt for me. I set the video mode to singing, choose Seedance as the model, select the quality and dimensions, add a title for the music video, and hit generate. Here's the result.
I grabbed my shoes from the south side door. Ace is tattooed on my baby's floor.
The lip sync worked fairly well. The lip movement and synchronization with the music weren't so bad, but the video itself didn't use the environment and the other photos as much as I expected. It focused mostly on the main character, and the image stayed almost static. So in terms of lip sync, it was acceptable, but as a music video, it still wasn't quite what I had in mind. Let's try the same thing in story mode. This time I'll make it longer, set the style to cinematic to really push it, and ask it to build the video with Seedance 2.0. I'm expecting a more serious output in terms of camera movement, atmosphere, and the use of references. In this mode, the AI lays out the scenario itself. First, it analyzes the song and works out its emotions, then it writes the scenario and generates the video based on the analysis, and this really affects the final output. Here's the result.
I grabbed my shoes from the south side door. Ace is tattooed on my baby's floor. Train horn howling like a hound in pain. I'm chasing the night on a north.
It finally won me over. Everything was well done. The details were good, it maintained the cinematic feeling nicely, and it used the references well too. One more thing I just found out is that the director mode is coming later. That means you'll probably have more control over the story, scenes, and direction of the video, which would be great if they add it sooner rather than later. I think this tool is great for emotional videos such as family photos, old memories, photos of your pet, or anything connected to relationships and strong feelings. Definitely give it a try. Revisit your memories for a moment and turn them into beautiful music videos. The FlyU link is in the description and pinned comment. Your first light video is free, and you can also get an exclusive discount through the link. Try it for free, and I'll see you in the next video, my friend.